Welcome back to the Ephraim brand of entertainment and wrestling here on YouTube.com. Thanks for tuning in once again. First things first, I would like to apologize to all of you for not uploading content over the last several weeks. I know it's been a while, and I'm sorry for that. I also want to say and apologize to those who subscribe to us for the Sons of Anarchy reviews. I know I dropped the ball on that as well, and I'm sorry for that. I will be doing one gigantic upload for that, and I will continue from the very last episode I reviewed all the way to this past Tuesday's episode and just do one big video and let you guys know my thoughts and how the stories are progressing for each character and what I think is going to happen in the following week's episode leading up to the season finale. Now, on to video games. I know there's been a lot that has dropped over the last several weeks, and I want to give you guys a quick rundown of what I picked up and give brief descriptions of my thoughts of the games and what I've played of it so far, and then do solo reviews for each of those games over the weekend as well, and maybe do some gameplay footage. I know that the equipment that I have isn't the best, but it's what I got for right now. Come tax time, I will be getting a better one, hopefully, and be able to bring you HD, crystal clear gameplay footage. And also, we will be doing, Brian and myself will be doing reviews with that hot pog through WWE video games, new and old. So be sure to keep a lookout for that. Hopefully, we'll be able to get that equipment a lot sooner than February. But with that being said, guys, the very first game on my list, before I get into showing you, the series was pretty much dead for me. I went out and I bought the remake, the relaunch of the first one a few months back, and really hoping to get sucked back in to the series. And it didn't do that for me. Also, I think that what really killed the series for me was there was too many spin-offs to further more the story in certain areas of the timeline. But before I get into before I go on and on about that, I'm talking about 343's Halo 4. Now, if you guys haven't been able to pick this up yet, I would definitely implore you to do so. You're doing yourself an injustice. This was actually a spontaneous buy. I really wasn't going to get it. And, I saw a couple of my friends that I grew up with were getting it, so I decided to jump on it and get it as well. The video sequences aren't like they were in the past Halos. They're actually live action, kind of something similar to what they do with the Command and Conquer video games, where it's actors and actresses playing a lot of the characters, which I thought was a big step up. Now, 343 didn't do so hot, I believe, on the HD remastered version of Combat Evolved. Even though that it was really great, it was still the same core aspect of the game. There was nothing different, except for that the graphics were enhanced for the Xbox 360 and HD. But this continues the story of Master Chief, and it continues the story of the war between humans and alien races. This actually has to do with a lot of the Master Chief and the human race against Prometheans and not the Covenant. The Covenant don't really show up too often in this game. Like I said, this is more or less about the war between humanity and Prometheans, but I would definitely pick this up. A couple of things wrong with this game that I will let you guys know and fill you in on when I do the review in just a few moments. Second, I believe this will probably be runner-up for the Game of the Year. Now, again, I really didn't get into the series. I played the first one and loved it, but I didn't get into the second or the third one. The second and the two spin-offs that they had. But, this game really sucked me in. This was another impulse buy, and I'm glad that I did it because the history and the details that they went into this game, and that is Assassin's Creed 3. Now, Ubisoft went and they took a game and they completely changed it around. They added new stuff to it, new features, furthered the storyline. This is about the signing of the Declaration of Independence, Native Americans being taken, their land being taken away. You play as Connor and another gentleman, and I don't want to give too much information away, but they really hit their nail on the head with this, just with all the detail and the history that they went into making this game. I honestly wasn't going to pick this up, but then when I heard about what the game was going to be like and what it was going to be about, I wanted to check it out. I was planning on renting it and playing through it, and then I decided, you know what, I'm just going to go out and buy it. It was a really great game. I really enjoyed it. I would definitely suggest picking this up. This is actually the GameStop edition, what you would get when you pre-ordered it. I did pre-order it, and then I took it off because the money situation wasn't fitting right well. But then, you know what, I decided to go back and pick it up after it dropped, and I was able to get the pre-order bonuses anyway. If you see right there, that little black bar says GameStop edition. So, yeah. I also did, when you pre-ordered this, you got this limited edition tin case, which the game is in there. You know, I thought this was pretty good. If you are interested in picking this up and you didn't buy the game, you could probably get this on eBay for $5. So now I do reviews over on another channel, and for those of you that are subscribed to this channel and the other channel, you know that it is a wrestling related channel. So you know that I wasn't gonna go without getting WWE 13, the Live the Revolution. My boy CM Punk, the best in the world, is on the cover. And I have to say, this game is phenomenal. They went back and they recreated a lot of old Attitude Era moments that we've known to come to love and really got interested in. I was kind of disappointed because WWE Fan Nation, the official YouTube channel of WWE, went and they took a lot of their Attitude Era content down, so you couldn't really watch. So you'd have to go on there and find, you know, third parties who uploaded old Raws and watch the full shows and parts to see the favorite parts that you liked. Um, I beat the Attitude Era modes, and I will let you guys know more of that. This is more of like an unveiling / unboxing video, like I said. If you're a WWE fan and you love wrestling, I would definitely recommend picking this up. It's, you know, probably the closest thing we're going to get to ever reliving, seeing an Attitude Era. It was an era that it was a time that defined an era, and there were so many different threats at the time with WCW, between WCW and WWE. You also had the threat of ECW, which I was shocked that they didn't have a storyline that had to do with the ECW invasion at one point or another. But you know what? Great game, great moments. Pick it up if you're interested. Uh, I believe this was on sale Black Friday for $25, and I actually picked this up the day it dropped, so I got the Mike Tyson code and everything like that. So, guys, stay tuned for the game review of this. I will be doing this right after this video, and like always, thanks for watching and stay tuned.